when the dust settles, the chain of command at Goldman Sachs, from CEO Lloyd Blankfein right down to junior exec Fab Tourre, who calls himself the fabulous Fab, probably face no jail time. A battalion of defense lawyers will see to that, and the Securities and Exchange Commission can only go so far, having been asleep at the switch all this time. But even unsettled dust can obscure only so much. From what we now know, the package of subprime mortgages sold under Tourre's direction was assembled in part by John Paulson, a Goldman client and hedge fund manager who was betting that those mortgages would default. Tourre's apparent assurance to buyers of those debt obligations, including a couple of European governments, that Paulson himself had bought into the package so everything was all right, it wasn't the truth. Paulson was all in for collapse. But it wasn't just Goldman, and it's not just water under the bridge. As the Senate debates financial reform, millions of underpaid Americans have lost their homes, their nest eggs, and many of them, their incomes. Their legitimate desire to own a home and have some equity in their lives was twisted and turned against them, especially if they lived in minority communities. The subprime ripoff is resulting in the largest transfer of wealth out of minority America ever, estimated now at close to $1 trillion. Taking that much money away from already underpaid, under-resourced parts of this population is a national disgrace. What's being debated by Congress and even proposed by the president won't fix that.